Hey, this is Brittany Griner from the Phoenix Mercury, and you listen to the 3-Point Conversion.
Good evening. Congratulations on the win. I'll start with Sabrina and then I'll move to Natasha. So, Sabrina, how do you describe the light switch that has gone on in these past two games?
I don't think it's really a light switch. I think it's more us just continuing to get better every single day. And it's been gradual and we've all trusted the process. We've all stayed you know, really focused on what's in our control, not necessarily focusing on the outcome of the game, but more the process. And it's starting to pay off, but obviously there's so much more that we need to get better and continue to improve on. And so we're not losing sight of that in the fact that we're winning games now.
For sure. And if you could break down that final possession defensively, what was the plan and how did you execute that?
The plan was really to get a stop. We forced not one of their main scorers to try and take a shot. And, we knew we had to rebound and, we were staying focused, locked in, not allowing a 3-point shot. And so great overall team defense for us in those final 3 seconds.
Thank you, Natasha. Oh, okay. I got a message. I will move on.
Thank you.
Miles.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. I wanted to ask first, Sabrina, how does playing alongside Crystal, who had 4 assists to 0 turnovers tonight, just help make your life easier, especially with some of that full court pressure that you dealt with earlier this season?
Yeah, it helps a lot. She's coming kind of into her own shell, finding her niche on this team, and we need her. We need her night in and night out. She's continuing to prove herself for a point guard in this league, but also for our team. And it's taking a lot of pressure off of my shoulders, bringing the ball up, but also she's just, getting into passing lanes, kicking, getting us into our actions offensively. And so we're going to continue to grow with her, continue to build chemistry, and really excited to see what she's going to continue to do for our team.
Thanks, Seb. And Tosh, I wanted to ask you about Sami Whitcomb, who has dealt with some struggles early in the season, but she hit 3 threes tonight, all at seemingly big moments. Just knowing the struggles that she has dealt with in the early going, how big was it to see some of those shots fall tonight? Like I said, especially in such a close game.
It feels good, Sami getting the good shot that we needed her to knock them down. And we had confidence in her to knock those shots down, even though she's starting off struggling a little bit, but at the end of the day, we have confidence in her. She has confidence in herself that she's gonna knock those three shots down, and we needed those big time, and she helped us out.
Thanks so much. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Karina Mustafa. Please unmute. Karina Mustafa.
Is it working now?
Yes.
Sorry, my mic was not working. So I'm curious, after your last win against the Fever, you guys kind of came together in a huddle. I'm curious as to what the message was after getting your second win of the season after the losing streak.
God, I gotta remember that game. Obviously, I think just building off of that, getting that win was a breath of fresh air. We really wanted it. We really wanted it at home, and just continuing to build off of it. It's a long season. We didn't start off the season how we wanted to, but the beauty of this league is there's a game pretty much every other day. And so, focusing on the fact that we won, but also we're on to the next, and this was our next most important game. And so, everyone was really bought in and looking forward to this one. And, now we're looking forward to the next one coming up in another day.
Thank you. Congrats on the win.
We're going to go back to Jackie. She has questions for Natasha.
Yeah, sorry about that. Natasha, take me through how you kept staying the course, even when your shots weren't falling initially.
Just focusing on defense, just making sure I did my assignment. on the defensive end, and I wasn't really concerned about the offense. Like I knew that my offense was gonna come sooner or later, and it did towards the end. But even though I had not a good start, but it ain't how I started, it's how I finished, and I picked it up for my team, and we came up with the win. So.
Absolutely. And just one more, you all scored a bunch of points off Mystics turnovers. I know that's sort of been a goal for this group to really get the offense from the defense. How do you think you guys are sort of progressing when it comes to refining that part of the team's identity?
Just everybody, you staying focused, knowing the assignment of their opponent and doing it. And that's what we've been doing in the past 2 games against Indiana and also against the Mystics too. That's how we got those stops. We scored 16 points off their 15 turnovers. So we knew what we needed to do on the defensive end, and we all collectively bought in.
Thank you. Congrats.
Jeff Magliochetti.
Thank you. Sabrina, Tosh, congratulations on the win tonight. My first question is for Sabrina. Coach Brondello has spoken ad nauseum about building chemistry no matter the result out there, and she's been pleased with what she sees. Now that it's starting to lead to, better results in the scoreboard, what are some of the obvious signs of chemistry you've seen as, in the point guard or shooting guard role, and how rewarding is it to see those results pay off?
It's definitely coming from our us cutting down turnovers. I think it's hard when you have a group that didn't go through training camp together, didn't get a lot of games under our belt together, nonetheless practice, and games come quick, and every single team in this league is really tough, and every single night you're going to get a tough matchup, and there's no easy wins. So I think the category that really stands out is just us being able to secure the ball on offense, get our best team shots, understanding where we can put players in a position to use them to their strengths, and we're starting to all figure that out on a team level. And that's kind of where teams start to get wins in this league, is when they know who they want to attack, where they want to attack, and at what time in the game. And so obviously we're just kind of at the low block of that. There's still a lot of room for improvement, but it's really starting to show with just our chemistry and how well we're playing off of one another.
To that end, where do you want to improve the most over the next couple of games?
I think just continuing to improve on the defensive end will be a huge one for us. Team defense, but also individual defense. And I think offensively, just continuing to, make the reads, put them in actions, being able to adjust in game with, some of the junk defenses that they're throwing out. They started the game switching and they ended the game with going over and more of a drop coverage. So being able to just read and know what actions we need to get to when they're junking up the defense.
Appreciate that. Thank you. And Tasha, I have one for you as well. What did you think about in a self-assessment, what did you think of your performance guarding Elena tonight? And what was it like to run into her again?
I did good. I did a really good job, and also my teammates, like us switching, like Steph did a good job on her. Beck did, like everybody that had to guard her did a good job overall as a team, and we're gonna keep building, like Sab said, keep building on the defensive end, and it's gonna take us a long way.
Appreciate your time and insight, both of you. Safe travels home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Christos Saltis.
Hello, ladies. Congratulations on the win, first of all. First question is for Natasha. In that 7-game losing streak, what was the biggest lesson for you as a team, and what makes you stronger as a team?
Just learn from our mistakes, and just keep building and keep building that chemistry, and sooner or later we're gonna get over the hump, and we did by winning that game that we needed to win against Indiana, and also this win right here, and he's gonna keep carrying over and over to the next game on Sunday. We play against Minnesota, so we just gonna keep building and just keep working hard.
Thank you very much. And for you, Sab, what did you like most in the last 2-game stretch for you, both for you personally and the whole team? What did you like most about the way that you play, the way that you make plays for your teammates, for yourself? What did you like most?
I really like your questions. I think you have really, really good questions. I just wanted to tell you that. But I think definitely on the defensive end, us just being able to really rely on our defense and getting stops. But also offensively, I think we're just sharing the ball really well. Whether we're getting it inside or we're getting it outside, I think we're really able to exploit the defense and figure out who we want the ball to, who's shooting it really well, how we can get them in actions. And I think we're really starting to do that, better and better each and every game. And it's starting to show. We're starting to win games. We're starting to get more comfortable playing with one another, trusting one another, and sky's the limit for this team. So I'm excited to see, the next step we take against Minnesota.
Keep up, girls. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sabrina and Natasha. Thank you all for joining us. We'll send post-game
Thank you,
notes.
guys.
Thank you.